so good to see you. Okay, I want to let you guys know a couple things. One thing, I ate a garbage plate, so careful in the front. And I don't know, I just have to tell you, what a gift to modern medicine that is. Like, before your colonoscopy, they should just give you a garbage plate. And like, I don't know, I'm assuming you all know what it is, but for those watching at home, a garbage plate, this is what it is. It was a plate, it was home fries and then mac salad right next to that. And then on top of that was a cheeseburger patty and a hot dog slathered in meat sauce, sprinkled with anthrax, and it... Truly, if you're about to bottom, eat it, it'll clear you out. It's just wonderful. How are we doing? Great? So happy. Keep it going for me. And, no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm actually not. This is really making me wrecked. You guys, look at this wonderful row of white women in the front. How are we? Are we good? Are we good? Can we talk about something? This is just an observation. All right. I don't know if you guys know this about Rochester, but you have the fanciest gym I've ever been to in my life. It's called, what's it called? Midtown. I walked into Midtown and thought to myself, are there black people in Rochester? I don't know. I'll tell you what, they're not there. How are you guys? You good? It's great to go to Midtown. No? What do you? Well, you can't afford it. I know, because teachers are what? Poor people. Are you all teachers? Oh, you all teach together? Yeah. This whole front row teaches together? Okay, point to the one you like the least. Any Catholics here tonight? We're just moving through it. You're a Catholic? Reformed or current? You're a Reformed Catholic, me too. So let's talk about Catholicism for a little bit. We'll get to you in a minute, but if you mind, if I can just focus on myself, Jesus Christ. Pun intended. Listen to me. Raised Catholic, went to Catholic school, got kicked out when it started on fire when I would just take step inside. I don't know how these bitches didn't know that I was a little gay person. Literally, first of all, we had a Christmas, see, I called it pageant, and I think that was too much for them. So, okay, here's the thing. They had all these different roles. I wanted to play the baby Jesus, but I was too tall. And they wouldn't let me do it. And it wasn't that I just wanted to be the star. I was so stoked for the swaddling clothes. Never heard the word swaddling, but bitch, if I was on Project Runway at age 7, I'd be in swaddling clothes. And I come out, first of all, they announced the cast, and I was a shepherd. Here's the thing, kicker, shepherds get a shepherd's staff. Girl, they were not ready for me to walk my little shepherd ass down the aisle. You couldn't tell me that I wasn't on RuPaul's Drag Race. I was walking that aisle like Lamb of God. You take away the sins of the world. Grant us your peace. Do Catholic hymns get stuck? Do they just come back to you out of nowhere? Oh my God. Literally, they do too. But here's the thing. I have terrible ADHD, in case you can't see what's happening right now. They come back to me, but they come back to me in different genres of music. I'll just be driving my car, and it'll be heavy metal Christian in my head, and I'm just Hosanna in the highest, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Yeah. You're really excited. I love this bee shirt with bugs and bees. Do you love bees? Or are you just telling people you're ready to be pollinated?
We're avoiding the crabs.
You're avoiding the what?
Crabs.
Crabs? I'll do the jokes from here, but silence, witch. Oh, I just love you. What's your name? That's great. No, laugh with your whole fucking body. That is job security in this profession. What is your name?
Marnie.
Marnie? You don't fucking know her. You don't know my friend Marty. That's my Marty. Shut up. Are there lesbians here? Ah! Sorry. You need to know how that happened from my perspective. I heard a over here, like she just let a little squeak out of her vagina. But then over here, this woman's mom or girlfriend or wife, that was disrespectful. I'm gonna hang myself after the show. You're the what?
I'm bisexual.
You're bisexual and she's a lesbian, and that's how love works. You know what? When you're describing it, don't use your fists like that anymore. I think you guys have been through enough trauma. Yeah, that was aggressive. Oh, well, we know who's gonna strap it on tonight. Holy shit. Fucking love lesbians. I think I'm a lesbian. I love rescue pit bulls. What's that? Cats? You're a cat woman. Surprise, surprise. I am personally allergic to all forms of pussy. How many cats do you have? 4 cats. Okay, so cats and clinical depression. That's nuts. And then, first of all, what are your lesbian names? Tell me.
Lesbian name?
Yeah.
I'm Bonnie.
Bonnie, Clyde. What? Oh, sorry, what is it? Bonnie and who? Kim. That's girl Clyde. I love that. What do you guys do? Are you arborists, librarians, knitting circle, friends? A teacher, what do you teach?
4th grade.
4th grade, do you love it? With all of your body and soul and mind? You don't. Okay. Bon, what do you do? She has 9 more years? Usually you start counting down when we get to 3 or 2. But sure, let's start at 9. Absolutely. Who's got 9 more years? Hell yeah! Bonnie, what do you do?
I work at the Department of Human Services.
The Department of Human Services? So, how are the humans being serviced?
Better since I'm there.
Better since you're there. What a strong Rosie the Riveter you are. Just give her a jackhammer and call it a day, and the pavement will be no more potholes before you know it, Rochester. God, I love you too. Can I move in? Literally, just let me be your pool boy. We won't get much done because I'm riddled with ADHD, but we could read. We could have book club every morning. I'll read that fairy smut book that's out with you guys. It'll be great. Who's reading the fairy smut? Who's reading the fairy smut? Thank you. The whole front row. Shocking. And what's been your favorite part about the fairy books? The smut? It's so boring though, don't you think? You love it? Does it really do it for you? No, when you read it, do you feel naughty? Do you feel like you're doing something bad? You feel like you're doing something so bad? Do you read it in paperback or do you read it in bareback? Anyway, who are you?
Me?
Yep.
TJ.
TJ? That's great. Who brought you here?
Me?
You came here by yourself?
I did.
It was you're here alone?
With my friends.
Lead with that, you fucking loser. Whose idea was it to come here? You? Oh, thank you so much. You're a fan of me. I would be too if I were you. What's your name?
Mike,
Mike? How do you know TJ?
we work together.
You work together. What do you do?
I'm an occupational therapist.
You're an occupational therapist? Okay.
Now I'm a speech therapist.
And you're a speech therapist? I didn't ask, but I guess. Practice your speech. Can I be so real with you? Are you an OT in a school or a hospital?
In home care.
In home care? So neither. Okay, so you know that students get OT sometimes too. Can I be so real for you? I taught for 10 years. I didn't really even know what OT was till 9.5. They would come into my classroom and be like, Joe, we need to grab Ralph for OT. And I was just like, of course. Absolutely, he needs a little OT right now. Ralph, get ready for OT. It's time to ought. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Was it your passion?
Sure.
Okay. You sound like you might want to open an Etsy shop of crystals instead. OT and speech therapy. And so you met and you just were like, we're gonna be best friends forever? How long have you worked together?
3 years.
3 years? That's great. That's a new friendship. It's hard to make friends as an adult, especially when you're me. Just kidding. So then let me tell you this. What is the favorite thing about working together for you two? What is the magic?
Kind of my boss.
He's your boss. You sound like you need OT. Are you guys some sort of therapist as well?
I'm a nurse practitioner.
You're a nurse practitioner. Get over yourself. What about you?
I'm a pharmacist.
You're a pharmacist. You can stay because you have things that I would like. Like, honestly, you can leave a couple Xanny bars in my dressing room. You know, that'd be wash them down with that espresso martini, really wake you up. What do you teach? Yeah. Reading is what?
Fundamental.
That's right, guys. Elementary?
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing that?
It'll be my 19th year.
19 years. Wow. And you enjoy it?
You do?
Is it your passion?
Yeah.
Do you have an Etsy shop? You don't? If you were going to be something else, what would you want to do?
Dog therapy.
Dog therapy. Well, I'm just going to say I wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting that. But I feel like I could be your first client. I'm like, oh my God, I have a dog. I'm obsessed with him. I love my dog so much. I asked my husband, can we name our baby dog after our dog? I love my dog. What, do you have a dog?
Yes.
What's his name?
Hutch.
Hutch. And is Hutch a rescue dog?
No.
Oh, I see, here's my thing. I'm all about rescues. My dog is a rescue. I did it the right way. Thank you. Yeah, I rescued him for $3,000 from a breeder. And now he's my, and that's me talking about the sexuality of the person. Let that sink in. What kind of dog is Hutch?
Yellow lab.
A yellow lab. Mac is a golden retriever, so I'm better than you. And God, the truth is so hard. What else do we got going on over here? Who are you? You tall little lumberjack?
Scott.
Scott. Fuck yeah! Hey, Scott, what are you drinking over there in that cup on the rocks?
Whiskey.
Whiskey? Nice. You big whiskey guy, Scott? What do you do? What's your job? What's your profession? I want to know all about you.
I'm an IT middle manager for a vegetation management company.
Shut the fuck up. You had me at vegetation. What kind of plants?
Trees. Like,
How? Okay, can I just... Okay, no. If the description of your job title is as long as the entire Bible, and you think I'm just supposed to know that means that you're an arborist, you could have just said arborist. I've had it! No, really, so what do you do with the trees? What does that mean? You're an IT middle management, fuddamungai, supercalifragilistic tree chopper downer.
I work in IT.
You work in IT. I can do it too. So, what does IT and trees have to do with anything?
So we run the corporate office, and then there's people that actually make money for us that go out and actually do tree work.
This isn't a real job. I'm not picking on old people, Judy. Jesus. Why can't I pick on old people? How old?
I'm 68.
68. That's 68 years young, Judy. Don't you ever disrespect yourself. And on your way out, every single one of these gay men are gonna make you feel like a queen. Trust me. And you what? You had your first grandbaby?
Yeah.
Congratulations! I love you! I love you! What's your real name, Jude?
Nancy.
Nancy? It's not. It's Judy. And who are you, Judy's friend? Tom? How do you know Judy?
She's my cousin.
She's your cousin? Oh my God, I love it. And who's that?
My wife,
That's your wife, and what's her name?
Amy.
Amy, and then this is Judy's husband.
Yes.
And his name is what?
Lewis.
Lewis, I love it. And you're 70, Judy told us? And how's that going?
Wonderful.
What part of your body hurts the most?
My hips.
Your hips? For me, it's really crazy. It's like my neck and my back and my pussy and my crack. The way this man looked at me when I told him that my pussy hurts. Stop. It's just the Majora. No, it's the menorah, too. It's your hips. What's wrong with them? They don't lie?
Age.
It's just age. Wow, when's it hurt? Like walking up hills or arthritis? Are you from Rochester?
Originally from Buffalo, been in Rochester since '88.
What a flight you made. God, I couldn't imagine being that far from my family. That's crazy. Jude, where are you from?
Buffalo.
Buffalo as well.
We grew up 1 street away from
You grew up
Buffalo.
1 street away and you knew each other since you were tiny, tiny little kids?
Yes.
That's crazy. Tell me about the first time you ever saw him in your whole life.
Grade school.
Grade school, were you in the same class?
No, he's 2 years old.
He's 2 years old? Are you sassy little minx? Look at you dirty little Girl Scout. When you looked at him, you're like, I need an older man, someone who's like 10 or 11. When did you guys start dating each other?
When my brother got
1979.
married.
Okay, you have very different answers. Very different. It didn't sync up. It didn't sync up. It didn't sync up. We'll go with Judy first, ladies first.
When my brother got married.
When your brother got married,
I asked him to go to the wedding.
you asked him to go to the wedding. And how old were you at that time in your life?
20.
Judy, I also love how you just move with conviction. You're like, how old were we?
23.
23. Okay, you're different again.
20. I was in
I know.
24.
24. And you were?
I was 26.
26. And is this like a rekindling? Like you hadn't seen each other for a long time, or you're still living 2 doors down?
We are living street away.
Still living a street away.
And I said, who are you going to the wedding with? And he goes, I don't know. I said, let's go together. Yeah, it was me.
It was you.
Well, her brother was one of my best friends.
Your brothers, were you in the wedding?
No.
No. What a fucking asshole. You weren't in your own brother's wedding? Oh my God. You want to talk? We have wedding drama to talk about. Were you pissed?
Yes.
Oh,
To this day, I
let me tell you what. Glad you guys found love here in Rochester.
42 years.
42 years! Did you ever open it up a little bit? That's a... What? Tonight? With your cousin? What part of New York are we in? Wild. See, that's the thing. That's the first thing a gay man will ask me is, are you guys open or closed? It's like, first of all, we're closed. You fucking whore. And second of all, good luck. Okay. I gotta let you guys know something. I'm also a little jaded at my parents because I grew up in a family of lies. Like, the way to get me to do something was to lie to me, and then I would do it. Like, when I was 5 years old, we had a dog, and he had to get neutered. And when my parents brought him home, he had a cone around his neck, and that scared the hell out of me. So instead of just telling me the truth, they said, Marshall got his tonsils out. Well, fast forward to me, 35 years old, with my very first dog, and he gets something called kennel cough. cough. And if you don't know what that is, it sounds like your dog just rode home on the Oregon Trail, all right? So I took him to the vet, and the vet was like, I think he has kennel cough. And I said, oh, really? I think he just might need his tonsils out. And this nurse put her hand on my knee and looked at me like she was about to give me my very first IEP. And she said, there. Now, if you are a grown-ass man and the first time someone says there to you, you're either coming out of a coma or going into a nursing home, all right? She goes, there. I think you should know that dogs don't have tonsils. And I said, okay, thank you so much for your kindness. And I went in the car and I called my mom immediately. And I said, Mom, you're never gonna believe this. This dumb bitch doesn't even know that dogs have tonsils. And she just goes, oh no. I can be such a dumb bitch sometimes though. Like, do you guys ever like read a word but you never say it out loud and then you say it out loud for the first time and you're like, that was wrong. I recently got really into macrame, which is just like knitted little like hippie things that'll hold up a potted plant, right? But I'd never said the word macrame. I'd only read it on Etsy. So I went to my local plant shop to get some macrame, and I, full confidence, looked at the woman across the counter and said, I'd like to buy some macrame. One more time, macrame. I would like it. And she then called a bus to come pick me up and take me. And there's also all this other shit that I'm putting together. Like, my whole life, I thought that the saying, what a tangled web we weave, was what a tangled web we weave. Okay, well, I don't know about you. I thought we were talking to French spiders. You know the song Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot? You know that one line that goes, ooh, rub that smooth skin, you say wanna get my bends? Well, a couple weeks ago, I was in the back seat of my friend's car and that song came on and I full confidence said, ooh, Rumpelstiltskin. They just go, excuse me? Rumpelstiltskin. Like he's just singing about backing that ass up and all of a sudden, Rumpelstiltskin comes to play. Do you have gay people here? Jesus Christ. Thank God. Fucking A. About time. You're a gay person?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you're gay?
Yes.
Together?
Yes.
Your husband. Pandering. I love it. Like, you're kind of like me. Like, here's the thing about me. Because everyone's like, are you the boy one or the girl one? And here's the thing. When you look at me, I look like I could be of heterosexual descent. But then you turn the sound on and the jig is up. How long have you guys been gay, though?
All my life.
All your life. Thank God. What about you?
Not that long.
Not that long? Were you straight before that, or like pretending?
Straight.
Right. Were you married to a woman?
No.
No. How?
Close.
You were dating a woman for a long time?
His family stopped it. Yeah.
Because your family stopped it?
My aunt.
Your aunt. She's Southern?
Yeah.
What are you?
Northern.
Oh God, what a tangled web we weave. So who's the girl one? Depends. I like that those straight people, they laugh, they don't really know what that means, but we know what that means. It's good. What are you guys' jobs? A florist and...
I'm a literacy specialist.
A literacy specialist. It's a form of teacher. And what are you?
I work in the car business.
You work in the car business. A little broad.
I'm an inventory manager for a Subaru dealership.
You're what?
I'm an inventory
Hold on, I want to make sure they're listening. I really want to make sure you guys get this, okay? Nope.
manager for a Subaru dealership.
He's a manager for a Subaru dealership. Yeah. Great slogan for Subaru. Subaru will get you to softball faster. Oh my God. You're pointing at, is she a lesbian? No, I don't know. She was going like this. Like you were just gonna lock labias with that table. I don't know how this works. Did we get it? That's the show. Have a good one. You're fantastic. You're a wonderful laugher. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Yes. What's your name?
Liz.
Liz with the tattoos. How many tattoos do you have?
Enough.
Enough.
Not enough.
You lost count? Not
Yeah,
enough.
I have quite a few, yeah.
Quite a few. If you were gonna roundhouse kick it to the face, what would you guess?
100,
100? How old were you when you got your first?
18.
18, and what was it?
I think it was like some music notes that I have now previously covered up.
Music note? And when I asked for lesbians, you didn't cheer. Do you dabble in,
Yeah,
fish sticks?
Used to. Before.
Okay. And are there any that you regret?
Yes.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear about that one. What is it?
Somehow, my sister and I don't like each other.
Your sister and I don't like each other?
Yeah, so
Okay, nope. Pause. I'll do the questioning now. Why?
She's the worst.
She's the worst. Tell me more. What'd she do?
Drugs.
Oh,
She left your kid, and
She-
it was a whole thing.
oh my God, your sister, what would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry? And the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money because your daddy's gone somewhere smoking rock now, in and out of lockdown. I ain't got a job now. So for you, this is just a good time. But for me, this is what I call life. That's wild. Okay, so then what was the tattoo about her that you got that you don't want anymore?
Hers says big sister, and mine says little sister.
Hers says,
And
yeah.
I just want to cover it.
You just want to cover it? What are you going to turn it into?
Not sure. I'm usually just very impulsive.
Impulsive.
Like, creative freedom.
You know what? When next time you say the word impulsive, I don't know if smacking your is the motion you should do. I don't think. So that's just an observation from me. You're welcome. And which is your favorite tattoo?
I have elephants and flowers.
Elephants and flowers. What do those represent?
Myself and my daughter.
Yourself and your daughter?
Yeah.
Who's the elephant? Who's the flower?
I'm the elephant.
Okay.
She's an elephant.
She's an
and they're
elephant.
just flowers.
So let me ask you this. So why are elephants? Why are they elephants?
Because they're so docile.
They're docile.
Yeah, they might trample you.
Yeah, oh yeah. Perfect word to describe something that might trample you and send your insides 75 feet either direction. Docile.
You don't know the sense,
Lesbians, what a way with words. You guys are gay. You're gay guys.
We work in healthcare, we're nurses.
You're nurses?
We are.
Together.
No.
You're not nurses together?
No.
At different hospitals? And are you guys a couple?
No.
You're just nurse friends. You guys are married, and you're the third?
We're just good friends.
People think you're a throuple, but you're not.
That's correct.
That's so sweet. And what kind of nurses are you?
I'm an ICU nurse.
ICU nurse? Yes. And you don't even know what that is. What kind of nurse are you? Cardiac ICU? And okay, so here's the thing. I need you guys to know that I used to be a transporter. in radiology. So I would take people from the room and take them down. And I always was reprimanded from that job. It was a big deal. And the first time I got reprimanded was because a coworker didn't come to work that day. So I prank phone called her from the hospital phone, and I told her that she was with a patient the day before and had recently been exposed to C. diff. And if you don't know what C. diff is, it just feels like every garbage plate you've ever ate is coming out of you at one moment. That's C. diff. And I called her and I said, yes, this is Dr. Jones. You need to come in because you've been exposed to C. diff, and tomorrow you need to bring a stool sample to work with you. And this bitch brought her poo in a Tupperware bin. And I have never received a call to HR faster. It was wild. What does your husband do? What does the husband do?
I work in end of life care.
You work in end of life care? I'm gonna move on before I end my career. So hospice or something like that? We call it end of life care. Now? Yeah? What is your favorite part of that? Because it sounds like a sad question, but he has to have a favorite part. Everyone has a favorite part. Depending on how he answers, depends if we actually like him as a person or not.
Giving back people some quality.
Giving back people some quality. Yes. So what if the person receiving end of life, we're gonna role play. There's a person in the receiving end of life care, and you would say that one of the things that you need to do is just give them all the things they're asking for, really make that end of life very strong for them. And that person laying there says, what's your name?
Michael.
Michael. They say, Michael, there's one thing that I've really always wanted, okay? And I think you're the perfect person to give me my final wish, because this is really attacking me more quickly than I've ever imagined. And the one thing that I would love more than anything is for you to put my penis in your mouth. You, as a good end-of-life care worker, would then do what?
I personally probably couldn't do that.
But we could probably find a small Filipino somewhere around who is working in ER or something to come assist. That's really great.
I got dumped a week ago.
You got dumped? By who? First and last name, social security number. Right into the camera.
His name was Ryan.
No, that's okay. We don't have to use his name. But describe the mystery man.
A librarian whose interests were playing board games.
He's a librarian whose interests were playing board games. Lesbians, do you know her? You got dumped, baby, but I think you won. Honestly. How long were you guys together?
6 months.
Girl, you're fine. You're fine. You're gonna get out there, sling that puss up and down the street of Rochester. We'll see you at Bachelor Forum before you know it. Now, let me ask you this. What qualities are you looking for in a man now? Are you even looking, or are you just out there hoeing?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of hey! Okay, what qualities are you looking for in a man?
I need someone who is not him.
Someone who's not him. That's great. And then physically?
Ripped.
Ripped. Okay, Twink, calm down. You guys can't see this little bitch is back there, like 5'7", 150 pounds, and he's just like, I need a ripped daddy to come here and tear this ass up and send me to end of life care so I can ask him if I have any final wishes. Are you gay guys together? You're straight guys together. What's that about? 2 straight guys coming to see my show? Oh, are you with these ladies? Oh, okay, I wasn't sure, because it looked like a board table of 4 gay guys. Sorry. How do you guys know each other?
Best friends.
You're best friends since high school? Look at that. Friendship, it runs fucking deep. Where'd you go to high school? What? Why is that funny?
Horseheads.
Horseheads? What is this, Godfather 2? There's 3 heads? 3 horse heads? Bitch, what are you saying to me? What was named Horseheads? This high school? I didn't ask about the town. Oh, the town and the high school are called Three Horseheads?
No, it's called Horseheads.
It's called Horseheads? I'm going to kill myself. You're from the town of Horseheads, and you went to Three Horseheads. No, you just went to Horseheads High School. Jesus Christ. So there's a town called Horseheads, New York? Okay, and is it near here? And do you still live there? It's 2 hours, and now you live in Rochester. What do I need to know about Horseheads, New York? Besides, don't go there.
Not much going on there.
Not much going on. What's it known for? Besides Horseheads. It's known for the three horses. Did wise men come or something? Like, why are there three horses? What's the story? Are any of you gonna let me in on the lore? Here, let me help you. Once upon a time.
Once upon a time.
Yes.
There was a battle.
A battle.
A battle in the wintertime.
In the wintertime.
Battle in the wintertime, and they died.
And they died. The horses died.
In the springtime, new guys came.
In the springtime, new guys came.
New army came.
A new army came. You're telling me the story of Christopher Columbus. What are you? This is a lie. She's like, and then after that, America was alive. It was very wild. And then around 2020, they said, stop, don't celebrate it in school. It was the whole thing. But if the horses died, then why did they have to call it horse heads? Did they only find the heads? What happened to the bodies?
I don't know.
Piranhas. I bet it was. Yeah, those upstate New York piranhas. You know how they get you. Only the heads were found. Can I tell you something about this story and the name of your city? It's not real. It's not real. What happened is there was a colonizer in your town, and he did a little too much ashwagandha or something, whatever he had lying around at the time. If I'm going to look at you all, I'm going to say it was black tar heroin. And he then went into the town and said to everyone else, I just found me. Never going to believe it. 3 horse heads and a whole series of piranhas. Have you ever heard of Horseheads before today?
No.
No? Would you like to take a trip? Where are you guys from?
From Rochester?
You're from Rochester, born and raised, never left.
From Philadelphia?
Philadelphia and
Columbia.
And Columbia. New York?
Like the country.
Like the country. I can hear it now and I want to tell you what, I love it so much. And I think I should probably stop doing this accent because I might end up with 3 horseheads in my bed. Pablo Escobar and shit. That was good. I don't know why I did that. I'm probably going to be canceled. When you see this on the internet, it's going to be the last time you ever see me. Because this man and all his relatives are going to fly a plane from Colombia to my house, shoot me in the face, and bury me in 3 horseheads. He just looked at me and said, I mean... Holy fuck. Who are you? Yes.
80.
Are you a teacher?
I am a security guard.
Security guard
Military school.
at an elementary school.
Yes.
I'm scared of you. Do you have a gun?
No.
No gun. Do you have a taser?
Maybe.
Maybe. Is it the kind that shoots out or the one with the prongs and the electricity?
I can't say.
You can't say, because it's the one that shoots out. I know a lot about tasers because I recently bought one because I told you I watch way too much Dateline, and I know, it's because we had porch pirates recently, and it scared the hell out of me. So I bought a taser, and I found the closest window so I can just get them when they get there. But Morgan won't let me tase them because he said that's illegal. Something could happen. He goes, you're not allowed to harm them. So I bought, and this is real, and they sell it on Amazon, a rhinoceros trapping gun. And what it does is you shoot it, and then a bunch of balls go out with a net, and it just twists real fast, and then they fall, and then you grab the balls and drag them to the police station for your very own citizen's arrest. Oh. There. 3 times, 1 for each horse. Rochester, you've been amazing. Thank you so much. Real talk, I love Rochester, New York so much. I'll always come back to you guys. Have always shown me so much love. I appreciate it more than you. I love you. Have a wonderful night. Drive safe. Thank you.